Welcome, you guys. So now that all the JJK Season 3 is out, I decided I'll just go over it. So, starting off, I wanted to talk about the intro. And at first, when I heard it, I didn't think it was anything too crazy. But, after listening to it more and more, I think it's easily the best intro out of all of them. It's better than, Season 1, better than specials. It's better than Where Blue Is. That one I lingered on for a little bit because I really liked Where Blue Is, but this one, it's just so cool. Especially the animation itself was cool, but the song is just really really good. But onto the actual series. I'm just gonna go kind of sequentially in order. Starting with episode 1 with Yuji and Yuta fighting. That was really cool. Of course, it's Mappa, so it's gonna have really good animation. But I feel like not saying that season 1 and 2 are bad. Season 2 was definitely a step up from season 1, and this is it's definitely a step up from season 2. This is really really good animation. But Yuji versus Yuta was really cool. I think a little bit after that, when they explained the rules of the culling game, that wasn't a bad episode, but just when you compare it to the other stuff, it gets a little bit outshined. Especially when right after that you have the episode of Maki, and that was really really cool. I don't know. Well, one, the really cool animation as always with Mappa, but it's I don't know. It's just very interesting. And at a similar time to this, it was when me and my friends were rewatching what was it? Hidden Inventory and JJK Zero, because I don't know, we were just sharing our screen because one of our friends was watching JJK for the first time, and we heard Maki say that she was gonna kill the Zenin clan in JJK Zero, and then me and the other friend who had just watched that episode were like, huh, that did happen. So I don't know, that was pretty funny. A little bit after that was all the stuff with Hikari, and I thought it was really cool in that one scene that they rotoscoped. It was the scene where Hikari was sitting down on the couch having a drink talking to Yuji. I don't know, I thought it was really cool. It really felt it didn't feel out of place. When I watched it, I didn't immediately realize it was rotoscoped, but I did notice that it felt animated a bit differently. But I don't know, I thought that was cool. And also the thing with Megami and Panda versus Kiraru was cool. I still have no clue how her curse technique works, I'm gonna be for real. But yeah. And then after that, with all the stuff with Higuruma, that was cool. Around that time, there was a delay in an episode, so I had to wait a long time to see the Higuruma stuff. But it was pretty cool. I like him. I feel I don't know what it is, but I feel it might, I don't know. Higuruma looks a little bit too young. I feel if he looked a tiny bit older, it would be a little better. I mean, I don't know, he looked he looked a little bit similar in age to Yuji, so, and I know he's supposed to be in his 20s or 30s. I think he said he was in his 30s, I don't remember, but yeah. And then after that was some fights with Megami. Those were cool. But I don't really remember those too great, mainly that they were followed up by Sendai Colony, which was an insane ending to that season. It was such a cool fight. When I first watched it, I was thinking, they skipped the intro, which I was a little bit sad about because it's such a good intro. And as I watched, I'll bring this point up a little bit later, but it was a really good episode. It had some, obviously it's the finale of the season, so it's gonna have probably the best animation. But there's one scene in particular that I really really liked how it was animated. The scene right after Kuroroshi was killed. It's where he's running from the granite blast and running between them, and he's swinging from the pole and just jumping around. That scene was animated super cool. And then after that, the triple domain was really cool. and I really like that they made it look like the manga panel. I noticed that they also did that with like when Yuta put the ring on, and then also a little bit earlier in the season when like Naoya was talking to Maki. I really like that they break the anime style a little bit to make it look more like the manga to recreate cool panels. I mean, I can definitely see them doing that in future seasons. But yeah, that was just super cool. Um, One thing I did not know was that that Ishigori and Kuro Orochi were both voiced by Alex Lee, which I thought Kuro Orochi was pretty funny that it was voiced by him. I've seen a lot of people like not like Alex Lee, that he sounds the same in every role, which I do not agree with at all. I've seen like a good amount of stuff that Alex Lee is in, and most of the time I do not immediately know that it's him. Like one example, the new Invincible versus game, I did not know that that was Alex Lee at first. I thought it was just like the show voice actor. He did a really good job of imitating him. But anyway, back to JJK. After the triple domain, which was cool, the like, well, the thing I mentioned earlier with the intro not playing, then they started playing the intro during the final fight, and it was so cool. Like, that was genuinely like, I hadn't gotten any spoiler. I somehow didn't get spoiled that they did that at all. And I wasn't like trying to avoid it that insanely, but like oh my god, it was so cool. That was like, I had a friend that watched he doesn't mind watching sub. I just wait for the dub to come out because I don't really like to read my shows too much. But he watched the sub, and like right after I finished it, I immediately called him and was like, yo, that shit was insane. But like, yeah, I really liked it, and especially how like how creative they were with the fight. Well, I mean, it was more of Gege, I think, but like redirecting the blast like into the air and stuff. I don't know. That was really cool. Overall, JJK season 3 was really really good. I mean, it was like I really like if you like, oh boy. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about my feelings on JJK season 3. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye. Bon appetit.